Hey everybody, it's Ken Abrams with another Tuesday at 10 video blog. Spring is finally here, or at least it seems it's getting close and it's right around the corner. The snow has started to melt, and when that happens, and because of where we are in the calendar, a lot of people start planning outdoor events. Now, outdoor events are wonderful, whether we're talking about baby naming or a wedding or a spring carnival or a spring fest on a college campus. People love outdoor events, and who can blame them? However, when you're planning an outdoor event, you need to make sure that you have contingency plans. Make sure that there is a rain date or a rain location, or you have to be willing to just go rain or shine. We have a number of large carnivals that we do, and oftentimes when we do them, there's either a rain date or the client understands this is rain or shine. Many of them are held on Saturdays, and they'll use Sunday as a rain date. But these things need to be negotiated ahead of time. One of the things that is very frustrating in our business is when we ask for details for a contract, someone will send us all the details and then they'll slip in at the end, oh, by the way, we have a rain date, blah, blah, blah. Unfortunately, the rain date was never discussed. And oftentimes, the date they want to move to is a date that we cannot accommodate them. So, rule number one is make sure that you have a rain date or a rain location and that is discussed in the early stages of a contract negotiation. The second thing is look at the facility or the property or the place where you're holding this outdoor event and look for things like, is there appropriate drainage? We've worked at college campuses before and we're put on fields that have awful drainage. Now, if we're just doing something like a photo program or a couple caricature artists sitting at a table, that's usually not a problem. But if you're bringing in a full fledged concert and you have to drive a stage across a wet area, if that area is wet and muddy, your stage may not actually be able to get on the field. And if it does get on the field, they may not be able to level it properly. So make sure that the area that you're using has good drainage. If you're unsure about that, ask somebody from your facilities department or ask somebody from the facility that you're utilizing for whatever the event is. Making sure to have a rain location or a rain plan is crucial in making sure that your event is successful. I can't tell you the number of times that we get close to an event and somebody says, hey, it looks like the weather's going to be bad. What do we do? Well, shame on me if I have not addressed that issue prior to that point in time. Over time, we've had to change our rain policy because it used to be that if we didn't have to leave our office, you didn't get charged. Times have changed though, and during COVID, a lot of entertainers got very worried about things being canceled last minute. So they put clauses in their contract saying that they got paid 100% whether the event happened or not. We try not to do that to our clients, but sometimes it's out of our control. Sometimes a performer is unwilling to hold two dates for the same client, just their normal regular rate. Now, a lot of entertainers will put in maybe a 50% fee that they're holding two dates for you. They cannot accept another date on your rain date. So there has to be some form of compensation paid to them to make sure that they hold both dates. Again, outdoor events are wonderful. I highly encourage them, but make sure that you have a rain plan and that you've thought it through, or a rain location or a rain date. It is very important to the success of your event.